So we left you when we were still in the hospital. I was still in the hospital. And we were very lucky to have some awesome friends who live within 1 kilometre of the hospital, have an apartment there, and let Matt stay for free for the duration of my hospital time at Macquarie Uni Hospital. So we really appreciated that. Thanks, Emma and Andrew. Made a big difference to us. So it's now Wednesday, January the 22nd, and I've been, told that it is MND, and all of a sudden I'm given this huge to-do list by the professor and his assistant and his other doctors. There's people coming in to see me about going on a trial and how I'd feel about that for a trial drug. And I'm all for it. I'm sure I'd love to, anything, because if it doesn't help me, it might help the next person. And, anything that makes this journey a bit better or have a much more positive outcome for someone else, if I can contribute to that, great. So had people coming in about trials, going through forms, talking about things, more blood tests for trials. I also had firm instructions to call and register with the NDIS, which is a government institution, National Disability, this is how good I am, National Disability something scheme. So I, for the first time, have ever had to do anything like that. So called them up, registered, and was told, yep, here's your NDIS number, another number. Why we can't have one number for all our government stuff is beyond me. But anyway, whole different thing there. And that they'd send me out an application pack, and to expect that within 10 working days, and if I don't get it within 10 working days, to call them and they'll send another one. So, okay. I also had to call MND New South Wales to register with them, and they're a great resource and assistance in the whole journey. And I was told that I would get a coordinator. My regional coordinator was on leave at the time, so again that would be 2 weeks before I heard from them, but that's fine. And the last sort of person I had come in was the physiotherapist. Lovely, beautiful lady, came in, tried all sorts of contraptions because my heel is now not touching the ground. My foot drops at the front, my toes are down, and I cannot get my heel to the ground. Second to that, my foot actually turns inwards, and it's just stuck there, and I can no longer shift it back, and I can't shift it up. So we're trying all sorts of things to help my mobility, because I've got an awesome, funny, limpy strut going on, and when I walk, and they're trying all sorts of things, but nothing's working. And eventually she brings me in a walking cane, and I look at her and I said to her, excuse the language, but I did say to her, oh, fuck off. Like, no. And she said, look, we'll just try it, see if it doesn't work, doesn't work. I'm like, sure. Anyway, I start walking with it, and I can feel the difference in my walking and in my stride. I'm much more balanced, striding out more. And I turned around to walk back towards her, and she said to me, you're walking a lot better straight away. And I said, I know, I feel it. And then I just burst into tears. Mainly because, as a woman in her mid-40s, that is not a great self-image thing to have a walking stick. Doesn't do a lot for the self-esteem. But I did leave the hospital with my new friend, Candy Kane. And she's my constant companion now. Bit of a plain dresser, but that's okay, leaves me as the star. So here I am, went into hospital, not sure what's going on. And am leaving with new regime of medication, looking at doing trials, and a walking stick. Yeah.